Kia ora te whānau, welcome to my channel where I am always high on deflationary supply. So this video I want to quickly give you some general information and a reason why I think that this is going to be an awesome project. So now if you didn't know about the debtbox and ixglobal, I'll leave a video up there, but I'll also leave two videos links in the description, okay? And also anything that you want to find out, any questions you have, join the Discord channel. You'll get everything answered. We welcome new people, even if you're new to crypto. I'll leave a link to the Discord channel, and I'll also, in the description, I'll also pin it as a comment, okay, so that you'll have access to it instantly. All right, so now the debtbox, the reason why all the projects in the debtbox are successful, and they have been running, the first one was in 2021 called Black Gold. The reason why they're all successful is because they're bringing revenue from outside the crypto space, okay? So they are basically, they have created tokenized commodities. So for example, a project called NatG, they have access to natural gas, they're drilling for it, they bring it up, when they sell it, they use that revenue, they use it to come into the ecosystem, buy the tokens, and then burn those tokens. So it's got a deflationary mechanism to it, right? So it doesn't rely on crypto investors, crypto users within the space, because the revenue that comes in and buys the tokens is simulating buyer power. Okay, so that's where it has an advantage over all the other crypto rug pulls and scams that are happening. There was 3 last week. Okay, so this is the advantage it has over all the other projects in crypto. Now, when a project first releases in this ecosystem, there's two things that are very important to understand. One is that there is X amount of licenses, mining licenses, okay? Now, as those licenses sell, when they hit a certain milestone, the price goes up for that license, okay? And not only that, if you are in from the beginning, when they first start mining, you will be mining and collecting more rewards from day one, okay? Because as more licenses are sold, more miners come into the ecosystem, the rewards are distributed obviously less to all the people that are mining, all the licenses. So get in early and get in fast, get in early, and you'll benefit from those two factors: cheaper license and more mining rewards. Okay, now they've got two new, at the time of this video, they've got 2 new projects that have released. One is in the beverage industry where they package beverages and they make on royalties, and these go to, like, they've already got major partnerships. I'll go into details in a second about that. And the other one is a real estate, okay, where they've tokenized real estate. Now I'm just going to go into the main project I'm going to talk about today is called BEV. And there's a reason why I want to talk to you about that, because of the tokenomics and why it's more important than the other one to get in as soon as it starts mining, which is on the 24th of January. Now, it's not the end of the world if you don't get in on the 24th of January, but why it's important is I'm going to let you know. So the tokenomics, first let's get into the project. Okay, so now it's what this company, what debtbox has done is they've bought a brewery distillery. I'll show you it here on the screen. It's called Lazy Magnolia. Okay, now this is the biggest brewery, distributor, and packaging operation in Mississippi, okay? So now normally breweries and distilleries, they only, obviously brew and distill and then sell their own, products. With this one, what they can do is they can take on contracts from manufacturers, right? And then box and bottle and distribute those out to huge players. Like, they've already got contracts with these players, and like I'm talking about, Target and Phillips 66, 7-Eleven. Okay, so they've got all this is in place. They've already got the contracts for 48 states, so it's actually started. Okay, now that's what's important. The revenue, a percentage of the revenue will be used to go in and burn these tokens. Okay, so it's deflationary all the time. There's a few different mechanics of this. Now, what's huge is the tokenomics in this project. So what happens is every quarter, okay, so we're talking every 90 days, all right, there is what normally is called a halving. Like if you look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin gets, a halving I think it's every 4 years from memory. It's got one coming up next year. But the other projects in this debt ecosystem, they've got a halving once a year. This project has a quarterling every quarter. So every 90 days, the supply will be reduced by 25%. Now, if you don't understand tokenomics and you don't understand how powerful that is, it's huge, because it means that, let's say, for example, you were mining and getting rewards in that first quarter, so those first 90 days, right? If you don't know that every time a halving happens, the price always goes up because it's less supply, okay? It's just supply demand, it's the way it is. So if you've accumulated on that first 90 days, then your tokens, well, you got to work out what they're going to be worth in the second quarter, okay? If you've been mining and accumulating in the second quarter, imagine what the value will be worth in the third quarter, and so on. So why this is important to start on day one when it first starts mining is because you're getting more tokens, and you will do in the first 90 days. After that 90 days, you're going to get 25% less, and the next 90 days after that, you're going to get 25% less. Okay, so it's important to start from day one. Now, what's incredible about this project is that when they're packaging bottles from, that are going out to all these major companies, and the cans and everything, they'll have a QR code that'll be on the bottle or the can or whatever product they're packaging, okay? And it will say powered by debt on it. So you can literally walk in, you'll be able to walk into a 7-Eleven, open up the refrigerator thing, grab the can, and it will have a QR code and it will say powered by debt, and then you'll be able to scan it and it will take you to wherever they've decided to promote some of their material, okay? But this is huge because it means, look, they're going to be doing 16 million units per month, okay? So just let that sink in for a minute. Can you imagine 16 million units going out to all these big companies with their QR code and powered by debt on it? That is huge. It's almost like free marketing, because they're already getting royalties, okay, for doing all this, all right, for packaging for these massive companies, but they're getting that aspect of it as well. And that's huge because it's going to bring awareness to the brand. Okay, so, and look, they don't want to just stop with this Mississippi. They want to expand. And this company is aggressive in nature and aggressive with momentum. They do not stop. Okay, I've been in this for a while. The owners of debt have been involved in many different aspects of mining and real estate and all sorts. This project is not new. They've been building this for a long time. It's coming to light right now. Okay, so it's important to understand that the company is established. They've been around. They've been doing projects and things for 15 years. They've been involved in the mining industry. Debt and ixglobal, which is the marketing wing, they formed a partnership in 2020. Okay, and the first project in the debt ecosystem was Black Gold, and in this ecosystem, there has been 10,000 millionaires made. Okay, now just let that sink in. So, it's huge. They've got two sides of it. You can invest in a mining license, okay, and you get rewards every day. Everything's liquid, so you can sell them as you want. If you want to accumulate, it depends on, what your financials are. And then they've got the marketing side as well, which you can actually, there's a unique compensation plan, so you can take advantage of that if you're a team leader or a builder. Obviously most people just want to invest, but all these different attributes of this ecosystem are on a different level. There is nothing like it in crypto. Now look, you can have a look at some of my like I said, I'll leave a couple of links in the video description, okay, of me going in more depth about these projects, about the debt and ixglobal. But what I can tell you is that firstly, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. And if you need financial advice, go and seek a professional. From what I know, from what I've seen, this is on a totally different level. They've got, legitimate backed up videos that show them on the projects, on the sites, showing the drilling. They've got a project called Grow, which they just recently went to Ghana. and showed all the villages there where they're doing all the they've got high yielding agricultural fields. Okay, that supports the grow mining license. So they've showed they went and visited one of the wells in Texas, I think it was, and which is backing up the black gold project. So they drill oil, they sell it, they grab the revenue from it, they come in, they buy tokens, and then they burn them. So it's, like I said, it's always deflationary. So this project, BEV, okay, it's now available, but it starts mining on the 24th. Now, like I said, it's a huge advantage to get in from day one because of the deflationary mechanism. 25% of the supply is burned every 90 days. Okay, so it's important. Now, the other one is BLOX. I'm not going to go in depth on this, but it's in real estate. It's huge. If you want more information, come and join the Discord channel. Come in the Discord channel. I've got all the information. I update daily, or whenever I get information, I update, and it's usually daily. Okay, so look, like, subscribe, hit that bell for any new videos. I would appreciate it. It helps the algo, helps my algo, my happy algo. And look, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, have fun, enjoy the weekend, because this is the weekend, and I'll catch you in the next video.